Today we are going to talk about the present continuous tense. We have seen that the present tense has four subcategories: present indefinite tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, and then finally present perfect continuous tense. Present indefinite tense is used for daily habits, routines, character traits, and in the usage of literature. Now, coming towards present continuous tense, we see that this tense is used for an activity which is going on at the time of speaking. For example, when I say I am writing, it means that physically I am involved in the process of writing at the time of speaking. Likewise, I can say I am still writing. It means that there has been a lot of time, but still at the time of conversation or talking, I am engaged, I am busy in the process of writing. We have seen that the present indefinite tense is used for habits, for those habits which are permanent. He is honest. He speaks truth. He goes to morning walk. We can add every day or daily, or even if we do not add, the meaning is understood. Present continuous tense is also used for habit. But what is the difference? It is used for short-term habits, short-time habits, habits which are not of permanent nature. For example, I am taking exercise daily. So this activity, if it is a permanent habit, we will say I take exercise every day or daily. But if you use ing structure, present continuous tense structure, and this structure means first form of the verb plus ing. So I am taking exercise daily means it is a short-term activity. It can also express a future activity. For example, he is going to Karachi next month. There are very common mistakes which students commit basically in the usage of present continuous tense. For example, based on our influence of mother tongue, what we call MT or L1 on our second language, that is a target language, we can say the poet is saying life is short and art is long. Here we have made an inappropriate use of present continuous tense. For permanent things or for historical literature, we use simple present tense. We can say the poet says, not is saying, the poet says life is short and art is long. Similarly, when we say the author is advising us to give up the habit of telling lies, we should use the author advises us because the book has been written in the past, and for literary texts we use historical present tense, that is the present tense, indefinite tense. It's correct to say the author advises us to give up the habit of telling lies. Similarly, when I say in the morning I am reading the Holy Quran, it's not a habit, a temporary habit. It means that it is a permanent routine, a daily routine, a permanent habit of mine. So I have to say in the morning I read the Holy Quran. When we say reading, the meaning becomes temporary. When I say read, it means daily routine. So looking at the activity and the nature of reading, we have to make use of the proper tense. Coming towards present perfect tense, here what happened that an action which was started in the past and has completed in the present. For example, I have lived 7 years in Lahore. It means that I started living 7 years ago, and even at the time I am still living over here. The candle has just gone out. The candle has just gone out. It means the candle was lit in the past and recently it has gone out. We can also use the present perfect tense when we are interested in the present and when the past action interests us only for its effect on the present. And we add words like just now, not yet, etc. For example, I have passed IELTS this year. So IELTS I took in the past. Recently I have passed it. I have qualified it. I have got 7 or 8 bands. So the influence of this activity started in the past has affected our present. He has returned from England this week. He went in the past, but this week he has returned. So an activity which started in the past and which has culminated, which has finished, which has ended in the recent present, there we use present perfect tense, in which we use have plus third form of the verb. Has lived, have lived. The mail has just arrived. I have received this news just now. Just arrived, just now, this year, this week. These are markers, these are signal words which tell us about the activity. If I say he has finished his tour, it will be incorrect. He has just finished his tour. The word just has to be added in order to show the activity. I lost my key and cannot open the door. I lost my key. Here I have to use have lost. Present perfect tense. Why? Because the act of losing the keys took place in the past. I am ill for the last 2 months. For the last 2 months, here we use present perfect. I have been ill. I have been ill the last 2 months. So been is the third form of the verb be. He is absent since Monday. So since Monday, a particular time, an action which started in the past, but it has its effect on the present. So correctly we have to say he has been absent since Monday. You are sad for the last so many days. Correct will be you have been sad for the last so many days. I have passed the MBBS examination last year. Instead of have passed, because the activity ended recently, in the recent past, and its effect is not on the present, we'll use past indefinite tense. I passed the MBBS examination last year. The government has published the report on 3rd of August 2021. It is a past activity, so we have to use second form of the verb, that is past indefinite tense. The government published the report. I have seen him yesterday. Instead of saying have seen, yesterday is a marker word which tells us when this activity took place, and it has no effect on our present, so I will use second form of the verb. I saw him yesterday. The present perfect continuous tense, here an action that began in the past and it is still doing in the present. So we have to use the word has been. He has been reading this book since 10 o'clock.